Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. There's the whistle. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's a really well-measured ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Diogo Dalot.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He could be in here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, I suspect would be a key factor, Peter, sitting deep in midfield, which gives him a great view of the landscape all around him, and he can spray balls all around the pitch and really get his team moving forward with momentum.
Okay, interesting. And he was quick to react. Now it's Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rummenigge, and he's been shifted off it. Yamal. Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Oh, good ball! Son Heung-min.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! And he's done it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
After 25 minutes is...
Royal Reds are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, can he get onto this? He's not got that quite right. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Distributed tidily. De Michelis cuts out the pass. Played out towards the right wing. The less said about that pass, the better. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min. He's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Urawa Reds with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Diogo Dalot tries to dink it through. There's the shot! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was a given, it always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Diogo Dalot. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. He's been picked out. He's got the shot away! There it is! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Norway playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Schneider.
And that's the second half started.
Is number 8.
Nuno Mendes really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. It's out for a goal kick. Forwards and with intent. Well read, nice interception. Spread out to the left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Norway clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pulls it back. Good read, needed to be. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Urawa Reds get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And back to the keeper they go. Rower Reds appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. Neatly clipped into space.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that has not gone well. Iniesta is herring after that one. Rodri. Adams spots it and intercepts. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Just a keeper, big chance! Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Bruno Fernandes. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That is a brilliant interception. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the pass is intercepted. Soboslai. He's shifting through. Has a goal! It's anyone's ball now. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 9.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Fernando Torres. Substitution in progress.
Very nicely done. Bellingham.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's had it nicked away. chooses to go cross-field.
There will be
We are into overtime. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that is as far as it goes. Norway can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Musiala in acres of space out wide. Now he's off and running. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Havertz, Wirtz.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
He rises! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And he's taking no chances there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Costacurta. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Batistuta, and he's certainly onside here. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cristiano Ronaldo, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Can he spark a counter here? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Wirtz. And Toni Kroos. Pedri. Clips it so gently. It's Bellingham. Can he finish? There it is! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's played into space. Nicely worked. Tries to get it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham, but he's had a hit! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Saliba with a fine tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
They've played it short. Climbs up big! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Collar, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nice touch. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution.
Madrid have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Lam, great defending, strong and determined. It's a sweet ball, that. They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the hit! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish. In with a header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Could be danger here. He's had a hit! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been big chance! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lahm. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And it's Lahm. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Davis cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's had it nicked away. That's a good ball out wide. And it's played forward. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckham. Well, there's the clearance.
2 minutes added time.
And the shot! In he goes again. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Davis. And he welcomes it in. Hullet. Pirlo tries to clear. This possibly the last play of the half. That's a decent clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so
Please
many
turn your
goals, so
attention
much
to the
drama.
screen for
It's
information
3-2.
provided by the local police. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. And it's Lahm, and the pass is intercepted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has been knocked clear. Gets a good foot in there. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. It's going to be another throw. He's had it taken off him. Kimmich. Kaka. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gerrard. Beckham. Pass is coming off in. Great hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about up to the hour now. Can he get onto this? Kaká! Kaká! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Bale. That's an excellent interception. No way through. Oh, good spread. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for options for movement. Schmeichel will lay claim to that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. And here's Hullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lahm. Now it's Hullet. Into the last quarter of an hour. Collier.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's Gerrard! He should have put that one away.
Gerrard is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Beckham to take it as usual. And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. Well read, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. Beckham. Nicely worked. Bullet! And that's a real chance missed. That has been cut short. Beckham. Kaká. Now it's Hullet. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hullet is herring after that one. Lahm.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! This time surely! They've done it! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
He's got the shot away! And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, this of course a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. We have already started here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Messi. Fiddles it through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Neymar. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Drogba, Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Traoré. Now it's Messi, in with the challenge. Played out to the right. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. He's got tall. Goal! Milan! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Beckenbauer. Nesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required
just the goalkeeper to beat. It's Neymar! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lahm. And he's cut it out. Rijkaard. Neymar gets into some space. Neymar with a beautifully timed run. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Check, punts it upfield. No way through there. Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now that looks a decent ball. Kaká. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, no joy this time. Forwards and with intent. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Drogba. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Pirlo tries to dink it through. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't... Van Basten!
Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
He's played him through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Beckenbauer. Messi. And that's a throw-in. And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckenbauer. And he's there to get it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Traoré. Beckenbauer. Now it's Messi. And Messi! It's a goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
Has a go! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.